If you're watching this video right now, it means you're about to learn something very important about your twin flame journey. The truth is, the connection with your twin flame is closer than you might think. And part of this journey is understanding what really happens when you try to be with someone else instead. Many people ask me, what happens if I start dating another person after realizing who my twin flame is? Maybe you felt it before. You meet someone new, and at first, things seem fine. But then there's that strange shift in your energy. Sometimes you feel drained or like something is missing, even though you're trying your best. That's what we're going to talk about today. I'll share the common experiences twin flames go through when they enter new relationships, how those experiences affect the mind, heart, and body, and I'll also give you a simple but powerful tip at the end that might change how you see these connections forever. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss future videos. And if anything I share today speaks to you, please give this video a like. It really helps the channel and lets me know that you're finding value here. Now, let's talk about the first thing twin flames often notice when they try dating someone else. No matter how far you try to go, there's this deep pull back to your twin flame. It's like your heart remembers where home is, and no other connection feels quite the same. You might hear a song and instantly think of them, or even dream of them in such a real way that you wake up feeling emotional. This happens because your soul recognizes its other half, and no matter who else you meet, that connection cannot be replaced. Maybe you've tried being in other relationships, and on the surface, everything looked good, but inside, something felt off, almost like a quiet voice telling you there's someone else you're meant to find. That inner knowing can be frustrating, but it's also a sign that your journey with your twin flame is real, and that deep connection is waiting for you. What makes it even more intense is that once you've actually met your twin flame, you can't unknow it. Your heart and mind have proof now. You've seen the connection with your own eyes, felt it in your own body. So when you try to move on with someone else, it feels different. Like you're trying to enjoy food that once tasted good, but after tasting something extraordinary, nothing else quite measures up. Another thing that often happens is the what-if feeling. Even when you're with someone new, part of your mind drifts into daydreams about your twin flame. You might catch yourself wondering, what if we were still together? What if things worked out differently? These thoughts can sneak in during the day or even show up in your dreams at night. It feels like you're living in two realities, one where you're trying to move forward, and another where your soul is still holding on to your twin flame. This can feel overwhelming. I've gone through it myself, and it's felt like being pulled in two directions. I wanted to give the new relationship a chance, but deep inside, I couldn't ignore the bond with my twin. And I know so many of you have felt that too. If you've ever had this what-if experience, let me know in the comments. Sharing your story can help others on the same path feel less alone. Something else that happens is what I like to call the energy pushback. Twin flames share the same energy field, which means you're always connected in some way. So when you try to separate or cut that connection, your body and emotions often resist. Some people feel drained, restless, even physically tired. Others notice unexplained sadness or stress that doesn't seem to come from anywhere. But when they reconnect with their twin flame, even in small ways, they suddenly feel lighter, inspired, and full of life again. I've experienced this myself, times when dating someone else left me exhausted for no reason. But the moment I reconnected with my twin flame, even just energetically, I felt more alive, more creative, more myself. That's how powerful this bond really is. And here's another challenge many twin flames face when dating other people: communication. With a twin flame, you often don't need many words. You just look at each other and understand. The connection is so natural that conversations flow easily. But with someone else, it can feel forced, like you're always trying to explain yourself, or the other person just doesn't get you on that deeper level. This can be frustrating because you've already experienced what true soul-level communication feels like. Once you've tasted that, it's hard to go back to surface-level interactions. So if you're in this stage of your journey, here's a tip that can really help. Instead of fighting the feelings or trying to push them away, allow yourself to acknowledge them. Write them down in a journal, talk about them in a safe space, or meditate on them. The more you accept what you're feeling, the easier it becomes to understand what the universe is showing you. Remember, every relationship you experience teaches you something. Even if it doesn't work out, it helps you grow, it helps you heal, and it brings you one step closer to your twin flame union. So instead of seeing it as a mistake, see it as part of the process. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content like this. And in the comments, write "I deserve love" or "twin flames" to open your heart to receiving positive energy from the universe. Thank you so much for being here today. Stay close to your heart, trust your path, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. I'll see you in the next episode.